What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We're going to be quickly taking a look at my roster again here. We're going to be doing node number 2 today. And last time, you guys can check the link out in the description here. But just wanted to, again, just giving a shout out to Scientist Supreme here. She makes it so that I can get some pretty consistent one-shots on node number 1. And then once we go into node number 2, we actually switch gears. So we're still using Doom, same thing as the first node. We're going to stick with him. He's too good to pass up. Same with Castro. Pretty much the same 2-3 core members. And Shuri, of course, as well, thanks to her defense up. Do keep in mind for this specific node, because we're jumping back in and out, she is the fastest character, and I'll show you guys an example of this, but she can basically give energy back to the team. And then you can kind of burn energy. If you got lots of energy to burn, you can basically get everybody's energy back up to snuff with this strategy. And then, of course, we're going to bring in LDS, Lady Deathstrike. She's tier 15, T4 to everything, level 85. I've got her 5 red, 5 yellow. Thanks to the strike passes, I've been able to get her a little bit higher. And then I got it lucky, I think, on a Mega Orb as well. So that was kind of nice to get her at least a 5. And then, of course, our gal Minerva, she can be substituted with T'Challa. I'm gonna see if I can make another video with T'Challa in there as well, but I like her because every time someone dies, she gets that turn meter. She can revive. The Doombots die, she gets a turn meter, and then of course she gets that extra turn anytime anytime anyone dies. And the heals come with the deaths as well, whether it's on our side or the other ones. It helps Minerva out. So that's the team, guys. That's the lineup. Let's quickly jump into some guys. Gameplay. So don't mind the roster. I'm just quickly throwing in some randoms in here. As you guys can see, my Minerva and my Scientist Supreme already died from a previous node attempt, so don't mind that. That's not the important thing here. The important thing here is we're going to jump in and just show you guys what I'm talking about in terms of if you need to basically utilize, so instead of spending like 50 health refreshes on reviving everybody, what you can do is you can also spend the 50 cores, or if you have excess energy, you can spend that extra energy right at the start here. So as you guys can see here, Shuri basically gets to go first, and she will always go first. She's the fastest character in this entire node. And if you need to build up her special so it's back up, so right now we have the special, so it's not needed, but as you guys can see here, we're just going to use it. And then right after Nick Fury hits his, then you can basically cancel, and then she'll have her she'll have her another extra turn when she takes another turn. So what we'll do is we'll quit out, and then you guys can have another look here. But yes, for the sake of this video, I just kind of winged it so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about here. People are always asking me like, hey, what are you talking about using Shuri to give energy and reset your nodes? So again, we do have excess energy, so we don't have to use any health refreshes. But as you guys can see here, again, nobody died from that attempt, and we'll just quickly jump back in here, and you guys can have a look that at what I'm talking about. Once you see it in person, I think that's gonna give you a better idea. But she's gonna go first again, and then she gets that extra turn back, and then I think you get the message there. So you can use her one ability. Anyways, so let's jump back into what we were doing last time. Last time we were finishing node 1 off, and we just finished off Crystal and of course Colleen there. If you guys are confused and you have no idea what I'm talking about, the previous video is in the link in the description there, so that way it's there for you guys, so you guys can have a look. It's my one shot with Scientist Supreme, and so far they've been pretty much, I wouldn't say it's a perfect record, but it's a lot better. I think before I was only getting these one shots about probably 60% of the time, and now with Scientist Supreme slotted in, I'd say I'm probably getting about every 80, higher than 80% on one shots, which is really good because then it sets you up for node number 2, and that's been really nice. So that's been kind of nice, and now we can kind of jump in now back into reality, and we can look at node number 2 here now. We finished off by using Scientist Supreme, and now it doesn't matter if she would have died, it would have been fine, because now we're going to switch gears and we're actually going to utilize LDS. Lady Deathstrike, for those of you guys that don't know who she is. And on top of that, keep in mind that Minerva is going to be one that we're utilizing as well, because every time someone dies, she gets heals, and then if someone on our side dies, she gets that turn meter as well. So it's a good relationship that we want to have, because it gives her extra turn meter, and as you guys will see here, she does pretty well on the job. on this one shot here. If you guys are debating or not whether to take up Minerva, she is not necessary. She can be slotted out with Dr. Octopus and T'Challa as well. I like the extra little insurance she brings, and I will try to get some footage out there with T'Challa. I know I've been having quite a bit of good luck with T'Challa as well. So you want to smash Kestrel right in the center, in the middle there, focusing on Sam, of course. I think everybody does the same thing. And then, of course, Doom gets hit, so he gets a little extra energy, but he doesn't have his ultimate just yet, and that's fine. That's why we have Minerva here. She's going to use that health that's so massive, and it's going to drain their health and heal us back up to snuff, and that is very, very key to destroying this node. We need her because she's there to be our holy crap button. Now you can kind of see they're just hammering Doom, which is exactly what we want. And then right here, you want to land your ultimate. Nice thing about not using LDS on node number 1 is we get to save all her cooldowns, and we can utilize them on Captain Sam, and that's kind of the reason why. We're still a little bit far away from using his ultimate, which is fine. We don't really need it right now. We're in pretty good shape ourselves. The bleed's going to kill off the stragglers, and then of course we're gonna I don't like Corvus. Corvus does a huge amount of damage. T'Challa is really good at blinding him. You guys will see in another video. We'll see if we can get that footage out later on this week. But yeah, we're going to keep focusing here on Captain Sam. And the bleed should kill him, but we're just doing it for good measures because he has the defense down and gets us a little extra proc as well, as you guys see there. And yeah, I think for the most part, as long as you're focusing on characters, that have the defense down and getting those extra procs, and you're going to get that extra couple of hits there. Rescue is who you want to take out next because she does remove the debuffs, which is really annoying actually, especially for us. So we want to take her out as soon as we can as well. As you guys can see here, we've been very lucky with Doom. They actually hit him, and even if they killed him, we would have been able to revive him. But still, very nice. We have that extra holy crap button from Minerva, and that's kind of the reason why I have her here. We're going to add that disruption to Thanos there, and then we're going to land his massive, massive ultimate, which helps do some pretty good amount of damage. And then, yeah, we're going to smash right down the center here again. We got that special backup from Kestrel, and remember here, she does get a couple extra little hits thanks to Doom's ultimate, which is really nice for us. And this is kind of the key part to taking this node down. If you don't have the ultimate from Doom, it's really, really tough, and the timing of it's really good. And that's why I've been really enjoying using Scientist Supreme. She's very weak on node 1, so that way you can build up some charges on these guys' ultimates and have it ready. I didn't do that great of a job last time because RNG can always shift and change, but usually you want to get a couple extra little hits there, especially right now because we want to get ourselves ready for the boss node. And as you guys can see here, we are just doing a terrific job of hammering these guys down. Normally, if Corvus hits somebody with a defense down, it's going to take them right out, but we got lucky there with Doom. Very lucky node. Of course, RNG is always part of the luck as well, and they did focus on him. If someone does go down here, you know, if it's non-Shuri or Kestrel or Doom, don't really need to worry too much. Minerva goes, we can always sub in another character for the boss node. I've done it. I've gone through it with Dr. Octopus just fine without Minerva, so it depends on who you have left over. But yeah, that's the state of the game right now in terms of these tech raid teams, and we're trying to find a solution that's at least sustaining. So as you guys can see here, we get the job done with the node 2 one shot as well. And so far, I've been pretty consistent with the nodes 1 and 2. Just need to sort out the boss now, and then I'll get some footage for you guys when I get this strategy down for sure. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.